I am Ramesh, basically architect, and I am a MD for this company, Rashi Ecotourism Limited. Now I think you all seen Guhantara and Jeri. Most of the people have seen the area, and all media also covered, as I know. And we received a national award for the design of Guhantara, the one and only cave living style resort. After that, after 4 years, we are presenting this place to our guest this is actually designed as a historical place at the age of Chalukya and Rashtrakuta, that kind of artwork. The purpose is why I get into this concept is we already seen Ajanta, Ellora, Badami, Aivole, that kind of places. Those all places are carved by humans as a caves and mantapas. At that time, exactly matching with Chalukya and Rashtrakuta time. So by seeing that, I also felt why can't we do that kind of a environment to people to enjoy. Especially near to Bangalore, the rocky hilly region is Ramnagara. Here for Ramnagara, it is a God-gifted place. The gigantic rocks are there. It is really God-made landscape. Rockeries are there. By using those rockery as a backdrop, I created like a stone mantapas. That is why in Kannada we say it is Shilhaandara. Shila means a stone. Handara is a shelter, is mantapa, and it is a platform and sheltered platform, I can say. So that is why I named it as Shilhaandara. I think this is a name itself is created by us and presenting to the Kannada dictionary. This Shilhaandara, the combination is made by us. Like that, people actually frankly say there is no evidence in Ramanagara area or around Bangalore as that age, because people are even here also Chalukyas, other kingdom in has ruled here, but there is no evidences. Even especially, in fact, Kempegoda, whatever he ruled here, we left only the mantapas, and other than that, nothing is there here. So I also felt maybe was there somebody is taken out or it is ruined in time wise. That is why we created that kind of environment. My concept is one time at the king when he is ruling, he also have to train up the soldiers. So he also made some environment to train the soldiers for their physical experience, exercises and other things. Maybe this kind of environment he created. So that is why in that concept I created this entire environment like a fort kind entry, and there is a reception at the entrance. Because here you have seen a mantapa kind now, because environment is also supports with this. If you do covered room, it is very difficult in the weather wise, it is a hot region. So we created more covered open environment. So that is why our reception and even security kiosk or whatever, it is like a mantapa, it is completely open. So it is a better aerated and it will be very cool environment. Like that, if you enter inside the fort, there is a steps and there is another one stone kind of a door, and again a shelter. You will have to walk through that, so that who comes to see, they should pleasantly walk. They should not feel hot and uneasiness. That is why we made it little comfortable, and they reach to the main hall, a dining kind of a hall. There you will observe our god Shilhadareshwara. Wherever I go, you must be observed, I kept lingas. It is a very simple reason is, according to me, Shiva is a working category god. He can accept any kind of a business. So we installed Shilhaandara, they like a small mantapa kind, and all round people will walk. And there is a viewing gallery kind of a terrace. Moment if anybody comes, they will be looking a gigantic 400 feet height stone wall. So that really makes a wow effect, because they come all the way in the narrow area and they stand in the terrace, and all of a sudden open environment with a huge backdrop of stone. Like that, you see, if we keep walking, there is another one, a door out from the main area that leads to a garden area. In the garden area, abutting to the rocky edge, this thing, there is a mantapa, huge mantapa, that we use it for performances, activities, cultural activities. And the stone backdrop we wanted to use for laser show and sound and light show kind of a thing. And other mantaps are there to facilitate indoor activities, because it is a hot region, they need shelter everywhere. So according to that I created, and there is a very nature friendly and nature merging kind of a swimming pool, and a toilet also is good facilitated. And there is another one area is a rain dance. It is completely off buried kind of a structure. Inside there is a Nataraja statue is there, a mural kind, and a banyan tree is spreaded inside. In that the mist will come, because that makes a sense. Everyone makes feeling like going and dance. The mist is always, it attracts everyone. That too in the hot time in afternoon, if there is a mist of water, everyone tends to go inside. That is why I created that kind of a mist kind of a environment to dance. And there is another 2-3 shelter for making their conferences and their any birthday parties, a small gathering and a small MC kind of things. And here, because it is a rock area, I given more scope and facility for adventure activity. You must be observed at the top, there is a rope tied to the big stone and a small rock area. That is a 750 feet length. I think according to me it is first in South India, the longest zip in South India. And another walks like a monkey scrolling and Burma bridge, that kind of environment we created in the two stones in between, the valley kind of area. This facility why I created is in Ramnagara. There is a big scope for adventure activity. I think nobody is given a good facility with that, and very trained skilled assistants. Nobody is facilitated to experiment that kind of sports. So that is why Timaya Sahasa Krida Academy, that also he supported us, and they gave an instruction how it should be, all those things. According to that, DC is given a permission to make those facility. So we are doing a ultimate standard without any danger. We are conducting sports and other facility kind like Zarbi ball, trampoline kind of things all were given, and a small cricket ground is there, quad biking is there, paintball is there. These all, so people will be busy throughout the day. So that kind of facilities we created. And still the Ayurveda facility is about to start, and we are wanted to give a ultimate Ayurveda and naturopathy facility, and another year rooms will be added, so that every room will have a small pool, so that this kind of a hot region it needs it. So in that way we are working out. and also we are given a facility, provision for helipad. So these all to want to reach the international kind of facility for adventure activity and other Ayurveda. So we are leading to towards that kind environment. This why I selected Ramnagara is, this is especially for my concept it suits because it is a rocky hilly region. And another one is very important point is this single road 120 kilometer in a stretch in a small distance, it connects 4 districts: Bangalore, Ramnagara, Mandya and Mysore. So that is why this is I thought this is a very good place for residents, domestic people to reach us. That is why I created, and this is very almost 50 kilometer from Bangalore. Center of the Bangalore, this is 50 kilometer, and from Ramnagara towards Magadi, at the bus stand if they take a right, I think at 6th milestone they will get a Padralli village. From there a small diversion to the right, maybe 1.5 kilometer, they reach here. So like that it is easy to reach anybody. It is a good environment, there is no vehicle sounding, and they completely disconnect from a modern kind of environment. And to get into the concept everyone, and why I made this kind of a facility, for that to people they should get into that mood. That is why on when moment they turn towards our place, I created some information boards which is about Karnataka, dynasties who are all ruled and what in what time. All those things I given because they have to get into the historical mood, and they have to know little bit of history before I tell something. So that is why to bring their mood towards the history, I created these kind of boards. I given a very good detail actually. I think these all we studied in 6th, 7th standard. Who stay in Karnataka, they should know a little bit about our Karnataka, at least minimum that much historical background of our place. That's why I given these all details, so that the moment they reach to the gate, they can visualize the some historical place like. So that is, and also given some detail about Ramnagara also. There are too many names changed for Ramnagara, and also why Ramnagara is so important and what is special in Ramnagara, and who are all ruled here, and what is historical background, and what is mystery like a epic kind of this thing. Rama came here once and he killed Kakasura. Those all stories are there. So people should know better the local more about. Then only they can understand the place and environment and this look why I made it, all those things. Because moment anybody comes, all of a sudden they can't understand. So I created that kind of a history background on the way to get them inside. Fees wise, I think it is all given in a website. I exactly not knowing exact charges actually. It's all given in a website. Maybe around 750-800 rupees per day, plus taxes maybe per there person. Per person. That includes the food and other facilities, whatever the sports facility. And sports also, some are charged, some are not charged. Why we charge is, that is a wear and tear will be there. For that we have to charge, which is not having a wear and tear, and regular sports, for those things we don't charge. Like a pool and dance, all those things are free facility. And people who wants to spend evening also, we give a tents. So because it is a peak place, moon night spending here is really thrills. That is why I created the nights like that. Whoever wants to stay in tents, they can stay. Like they can go to the trekking, they can climb the stone. So these all things can be done in the early morning. Thank you.